C'est good to have you back.
It feels good to be back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Episode 22, Jobins. What up? We're back, finally. Been a little bit of a layoff. We had some shit go down.
Mm-hmm. Good to be back.
It is so good. And it feels good to be back. Feels wonderful. Last night's fights were great. Brendan, that jacket. Can we talk about it, brother? Because, damn.
Let's talk about it.
That fucking jacket looks bitchin'.
It is. It's a gangster coat for sure. It's from my grandpa. Rest in peace, Diosdado Moranin, my grandpa who passed away. He was definitely somebody I really looked up to, and it's an honor to have this coat. And it's like a symbol to me of like inspiration and motivation to like.
Right? Because explain that.
Yeah, because something that my uncle Danny was talking about during the funeral, like during the eulogy, was about my grandpa having to collect money. No, he collected food from like the village, and like
in the Philippines.
In the Philippines.
Wow. Do you know what the name of the village was?
Well, he lived in Manila, like
Manila?
in Tondo, I believe.
Okay.
So he fed his pigs the food and scraps that he could get from all his neighbors, and then he sold those pigs to pay for his tuition.
Wow.
And then for his schooling. And
that's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's a grind. He grinded.
And pigs did that for him, which is crazy. And then
way to use your environment.
Yeah. Then he became a doctor, moved over here. And then, like, this coat is, like, just from there to this,
Yeah.
So it's definitely, like, an honor to wear it. And definitely.
He had a sweet
And
style,
it's warm,
dude.
too. It's definitely warm.
He was a pimp. But shout out to your grandpa. Rest in peace. He was a great man.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
man.
Love to your family. We've been going through some shit, man.
Yeah.
2020 was fucking shitty. 2021's been a little rough. A lot of shit's gone down since we've been back on the pod. Tom Brady fucking
winning a Super Bowl.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah, he has more trophies than any organization has trophies.
Right. You know what else?
It's nuts.
I'm not, UFC's my life. It's my life. It's my baby. I don't watch any. I glimpse at other sports, baseball, basketball, and football. I love not watching the season and then watching the Super Bowl.
Guilty.
Yeah. It was exciting this year, too, because you got, the last guy, the young blood, winning last year. Now you got going against the greatest of all time. I told you guys before the go it was going to happen.
Yeah. That would have been legendary either way because the other guy would have went back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yeah. Would have been nuts.
That's
what made it so interesting. That's why I was like, okay, this is actually fun. But then it was sad. I got bored.
He got destroyed.
Yeah. And then that fucking video those kids made.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh my! I just kept watching that, dude. It was so funny.
It was so true.
Oh, dude, it was perfect. Those guys making reactions. We should make reaction videos of fights. We love UFC so much. We see that one guy kill it as LeBron James.
Yeah.
That guy kills it.
That would be funny, I guess. We could choreograph some stuff like that.
Someone having a rough night and like what they're going through. They show up at our house. We're fucking you up, man, making fun of us.
Dude, I would be scared to piss a fighter off.
Yeah. Oh, God, it'd be the worst. Oh, and then Tom Brady, dude. Did you see the video of him stumbling around being drunk?
Yeah,
That was awesome. That was funny.
He deserves it.
Oh, my God, yeah. And I saw some I don't know much about Tom Brady, but I saw some comments of that says he never drinks. So I thought that was even cooler. I'm like, hell yeah. Because he's cemented being the best ever, 100%.
Yeah.
I would go hard. And that video of him chucking the fucking trophy over to the other boat, that was cool.
Dude, that guy has gotten that so many times. It's just like...
Yeah. I'm a casual fan with football. I admit it.
Same. I am too.
Hate me. I'm sorry.
My knowledge goes as far as Skip and Shannon because I watched them talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Shannon. Skip. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I feel like we could be like them.
Dude, we
like to argue.
A lot, dude.
We're very friendly with each other on the pod, and it's kind of funny.
Not all the time.
Yeah. Oh,
we're already arguing right now.
Let's argue right now, motherfucker. Oh, no. I'm just
I
kidding.
get what you're saying, though.
But they go hard on each other. Yeah.
They're both stupid sometimes.
Yeah. It's fun. What's the guy that's pissing everyone off that pisses? I don't even want to know his name.
Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah. Fuck you, Stephen A. Smith.
I didn't learn a damn thing from
Yeah.
that fight.
My name's Stephen A. Smith. I don't want to watch women fight.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I didn't know he said that.
Oh, dude, he said a bunch of shit and people freaked out.
It's pretty controversial.
But yeah, women are badass.
Yeah, they are.
Hello. There have been amazing fights in the women division. Stephen A. Smith, sit down. You know what I don't like about Stephen A. Smith? Even though like we kind of do it on a little bit, because anytime you judge something, you're going to say maybe something ridiculous.
Right.
But he's fucking famous for saying the most ridiculous. It's like he says the most ridiculous shit just to get there, just to get the views. And that's what just grinds my gears. Gets me going.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, you know that's not true. Steven.
That's the same thing Skip does, though, from Skip and Shannon.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch that shit. You love it. You love Stephen A. Smith. It's okay.
I do, yeah. It's entertainment.
Yeah, it is. I guess if...
And they do know their sports still. They just make ridiculous points.
Oh, God. Is that the way you got to do it?
It's like they're actual fans of the sports they're watching.
Uh-huh.
But, like, they're making arguments.
Oh, yeah, you know, I just don't think I could watch women fight.
See, that, though, that's
I don't want to watch women fight. Fuck you, Stephen A. Smith. I will watch them fight any day of the week.
But, like, it's when Skip argues that LeBron James isn't the greatest player of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like, all of his stats that he pulls up are just ridiculous. And it's like he's trying to force his point across the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
I'm rooting for LeBron James to go back-to-back. Do you think they will? Do you think they have a chance?
They have a very good chance. But I'm going Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn
Why
Nets,
Brooklyn?
Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden.
Guilty. I'm a casual fan again with basketball, but I'm a LeBron James.
Yeah. Well, dude, you get Kevin Durant on your team with a legendary guy like James Harden, you're going to get a ring. And then you got a closer like Kyrie Irving, who, let's not forget the 2016 Golden State debacle. Freaking dagger threes them. You get a guy like that, too, to help out.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Guy who can clutch no matter when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to
I still
Brooklyn.
remember that. I remember the shot, everything. God, those were good times. That's honestly when I did watch basketball more.
Mm-hmm. Then you know what happened? KD joined the Golden State Warriors.
That's when I shut off, dude. When the Golden State came in and you and Brock went nuts about those guys, it drove me insane. And I hated how good it killed me how good Steph
Curry's having an MVP caliber's season right
again.
now.
Oh,
He's
man, that
killing
shit
it.
grinds my
But
gears.
his team's not as successful
Yeah.
because he doesn't have the same help. You know, Klay Thompson's still hurt right now.
I respect Steven because Stephen.
Oh, Stephen Curry?
Yeah, I respect him because, you know, he adapted the game a little bit.
Oh, my God. He's such a badass
Yeah,
player. He transcended the sport, dude.
They got to change the line now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to change the line.
I can respect that.
Yeah. But no. So, who else do you think can win this season?
Who else could win the season? It's still early on. We're only like, you know, more than fourth way through, like over 25% of the way through the season, regular season.
Mm-hmm.
I also, oh man, this is tough. Dude, if you're talking West Coast, maybe, West Coast. This is tough. This is really a tough one for me.
Well, I know. We follow UFC more.
I'll stick with the Lakers still. And the East Coast, I'll go with Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, so you think it's going to come down to them two?
Yeah.
So LeBron is going to make it to the ship?
Yeah, LeBron's going to make it to the ship.
You heard it here, folks.
And I give Brooklyn Nets 75% chance.
Uh-huh.
And I give, no, you know what?
What?
I'll switch it right here. Go Lakers. Because
Switch it up on them?
LeBron has Anthony Davis.
That's pretty cool. Did that happen over
LeBron didn't have Anthony Davis when it was
last year?
when he was against KD, remember? And he was with Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have Anthony Davis on his team. Now he does. Hey, Kevin Durant, watch out.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is here, too.
Okay. Again, I'll start watching basketball in the playoff time.
Same. I'm not. I don't really watch regular season too much either, which is I'm not the biggest fan as well.
Yeah.
Still fun.
Yeah. It is fun. And the more you guys get into the fucking sports betting, the more I'm starting to like wanting to and everything. Seeding on the UFC fights now more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm like, ugh. And then I do so good on my picks, you know?
Yeah.
And then doing it with Mo, it's so much easier to bet with someone else's money. It's so easy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hey Mo, throw down 10 grand and let me pick your fights. Let me get 25% of it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's nice when he wins and he gets us all food because of it.
Oh yeah, dude, I love it. I should have bet last night. I would have been fucking bank. I had the main
well,
card. I
dude,
was
you
5 for
never
5.
know. Nothing's set in stone, okay? You could have lost the money.
It is,
Okay.
dude. That's why I love UFC so much. It's just so great. Anything can happen on any night.
Anything can happen.
I love it. Dude. I was pissed when they act like they're big UFC fans, and then they say they're
And they show their true colors.
and they say some
well,
casual.
give me an advice.
Dude, they were shitting on Usman. They all the hate on. They keep hating on Usman.
What?
Dude, Usman is a fucking legend.
What'd they say
Solidified.
about Usman?
Dude, he's a foot stomper. He's boring. He couldn't finish Masvidal. Yeah, Zark, if you fucking watch this video, I'm calling you out, Zark. You upset me, Jobin. I don't hate you. I love you, Jobin, but I'm a little upset because
that's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, Usman deserves, like, he was stomping. That's why he was stomping around that fucking octagon saying, "Put some respect on my name."
He finished the guy though.
Yeah.
It's different.
Even Dana White was getting pissed. He tweeted out before the fights. I don't know if it was Saturday or Friday, but he's like, "Go ahead, don't watch the fights. If true fans know how good of the fights they are, it doesn't matter. Don't watch the fights." I was like, "Ooh, Dana's." The media and the people talking are pissing him off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, too, because how good was last night? I was tripping balls, but how fucking good was last night?
It was really good.
It was a damn good night of fights, dude.
Those fights were amazing.
Yeah, so all you casual fans, sit down, take some notes, and learn about some UFC. Because if you think Usman is boring, they thought Woodley was boring. We praised GSP. GSP was doing the same shit.
Oh, yeah.
GSP was doing the same shit. Guess what? They weren't watching UFC back then. Sit down. Y'all piss me off because Usman's GOAT. He makes you fight his fight. He makes
you fight his fight.
His fighting IQ is ridiculous. He went through adversity last night, dude.
He got
Fucking clipped, dude. Gilbert's a beast. He hits like a fucking rock. I'm fucking vivid. I'm ready to go. Like, let's go, Usman. Let's go fuck some people up. That dude could be a superhero in a movie any day.
Dude, he underestimated freaking Usman's stand-up. Because Usman's stand-up coach is a G.
Oh, my God.
That guy, is it... oh, my God. I wish I knew his name.
It's okay. I forgot off the top of my head.
That guy kills, though. He's been...
I hate when we
He
do
trains
that.
a bunch of fighters, though. I knew Usman had a standing edge coming into that fight.
100%.
And I was like, the only thing this guy's got is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Don't get on top of him.
Well, he did hit... Gilbert, he's got the power. He's got the power, and he's got good jiu-jitsu. And, you know...
He doesn't have the technical skills.
He has good striking. And did you see what he was saying? He was saying that he went out like Cody. He said he got too hyped up. And then he just made mistakes.
Oh.
He was humbled, dude. Seeing him cry like that, I love those moments.
That was tough.
Yeah, I love him, though. Because it shows how much it means to him and how much they put into it. Dude, that dude puts fucking blood, sweat, and tears into the octagon. You know what I mean? We saw that last night. He worked hard.
What's that say about Usman?
He is so good.
How much did Colby want it, too? You think Colby didn't want it?
Yeah.
That guy fought his heart out to beat Usman, and he got wrecked, too.
And that was another thing. They were talking shit about Colby Covington that pissed me off. And I get it. He puts on the front of being this guy, but guess what? It gets the views. Everyone wants to see that kind of guy lose. But guess what? He's actually an amazing athlete.
Oh, my God. 100%.
And you can't respect that? Hold on a second. He is the Robbie Lawler fight. That's one of the best. What fight just happened that everyone?
He controlled Robbie.
Calvin Kattar and Max Holloway. That's the same level of performance, dominant performances, the strikes, all that.
Yeah.
People go back and watch that. Go watch every Colby Covington fight. Are you really watching it? Because it's a dominant performance. When we were live seeing him fight RDA, dude, dominated RDA. RDA sit the fuck down. Everyone sit the fuck down. That shows how fucking good Usman is. That he can go out and beat Colby Covington. Go beat a guy like Gilbert Burns, who they've trained 150,000 times with. And especially getting clipped. It almost, like, Gilbert could have landed one more punch and that shit would have been over.
He hits hard, like you said.
Yes.
You got to watch out for that power.
Yes. And he's explosive. He came out right away, controlled the fucking octagon, putting it on Usman. Usman came through adversity. All y'all talking shit on Usman, don't watch for UFC. Go back to your little footy soccer ball. Have the debate your whole life. Soccer, football, what do people call it? You can have that fun debate your whole life. Because you know what? Anytime people talk about soccer, that's all they talk about. So, dude, she put on a clinic.
Alexa Grasso.
Yeah, dude. She put on a clinic. I loved it.
Macy Barber, she get better. She's young still.
You know, Macy talks a lot of shit about Sean.
Really?
I'll get over it.
I didn't know that.
She said some stupid shit. But she showed heart in that fight. She was swinging for the fences, trying to show heart.
Yeah.
I'll respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
She does show heart.
Alexa Grasso's no joke either.
Yeah, dude,
So
at
to not
27.
get finished, like, you did your best. Like,
Yeah. Who would you like to see? Would you like to see her fight? Valentina just swallows them up, dude.
honestly, it's just...
She is so deadly. Valentina Shevchenko is a weapon. She's a murder weapon.
The only person she can't beat is Amanda.
Well, that's understandable. Amanda's massive and just a fucking gangster. That's another person I've seen people talk shit about Amanda Nunes.
Oh my god, that just
No one knows who Amanda Nunes is. Oh, who was that? That was Jake Paul, I think. Yeah, Jake Paul said that shit. No one even knows who Amanda Nunes is. I'm like, I wish that... that was when Dana White did say some shit about them fighting. I'm like, I wish they would do Amanda Nunes and Jake Paul. That would be the greatest thing.
She would beat him.
Oh my god. I would love that. I would go streaking. I would hug everybody.
She probably hits harder than him.
100%. She would fuck Jake Paul up.
Yeah.
She'd have Jake Paul crying like a little bitch.
Ben Askren's going to lose, I think.
Here's the thing.
Why would he do this?
You think he's going to get knocked out by Jake Paul?
Because you know what? People think, oh, Jake Paul runs his mouth. He's an asshole. I think he picks smart fights.
Yeah.
He picked Nate Robinson, the basketball player, and
Yeah.
then before that, he picked a YouTuber.
Some people were saying that wasn't a real fight.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, God.
He picks smart fights, and he probably sees Ben Askren as an easy win.
Oh, 100%. That's why he took it. And apparently, like, no one actually was really down to fight, and that Ben Askren was. Shout out to Ben Askren, dude. Another guy who just fucking says stupid shit sometimes.
He's probably going to look really stupid.
See, Ben Askren's fought over and won some of the greatest strikers, dude. Some really guys that don't get...
His wrestling's going to be completely eliminated. So Jake Paul doesn't have to focus at all about any other thing but boxing.
Clinch. Would you ever think of a really boring clinch fight, Brennan?
Did
you ever... Hey, Brennan, didn't Nate Robinson clinch up Jake Paul for a little bit?
Yeah, right.
But he clinched up Jake Paul a little bit.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, guess who's going to know a little bit more how to clinch someone up than Mr. Nate Robinson? Ben fucking Askren. You don't think that motherfucker knows how to clinch someone up being a wrestler? He doesn't have to wrestle. He can wrestle standing up. Just grab him. You don't think that's about to happen? You don't think that's about to happen?
Mm-hmm.
The only way Jake Paul wins is by knockout. Or unless maybe it's a really good fight and he wins by decision.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You can win either way.
The only thing that people shit on is Ben got so fucking wrecked in the UFC, dude. It made me so sad. And I think that's just that he was in his prime and won. He was in his fucking prime and still had the balls to come over in UFC and fight the top guys.
And he beat Robbie Lawler in a crazy fight.
Yeah.
That was like he almost lost.
Yeah. And then that knee from Masvidal would have knocked anybody out that night.
It's just that he shouldn't have got...
He shot for it right away.
Yeah, it was really just like...
Masvidal read it and played it like a card.
Yeah.
You know, it was an ace, hole in one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that knee would have knocked out anybody. Who knows? What if that knee never had happened? Would Ben Askren have gotten Masvidal to the ground and just held him down the whole time and won? Who knows? Fight 10 times, you're going to have 10 different outcomes. Crazy that I absolutely did love was his Damian Maia fight. Because the difference between jiu-jitsu and wrestling, oh man, the levels.
Maia's a boss.
Dude, that was a beautiful fight. Yeah. So
you're right. He fought the toughest guys.
He fought the toughest fucking
guys.
So fuck you, Jake Paul. I'm rooting for Ben Askren.
I like Ben Askren, but
he was really cool when we met him.
Yeah, he was
cool. Really nice. You guys were from Sackman? That was sick.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, like what the fuck you guys doing all the way out here?
Doesn't change how I feel about what's gonna happen.
Okay, well we'll see. You wanna watch? We'll probably watch that card.
Yeah.
You wanna watch it?
Yeah, I watch it.
Hell yeah. Hopefully nothing happens like COVID or anything.
What did you think about Kelvin Gastelum beating Ian Heinisch?
That was badass.
Ian Heinisch.
So you got to give credit to Kevin Gastelum, dude. 0-3, going up against that guy.
Yeah.
That badass, dude.
Oh, it was so emotional too because it was like he's coming off those losses.
Mm-hmm.
So like to come in and get a win.
Yeah, dude.
And he's still in it.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, you could tell how much it meant to him. Because, like, when they were taking their photos, he was just like, yeah, like, let's get this over with because I got to do something in the bag. I don't know. Yeah, dude. That was a really good fight. Respect to Kevin Gastelum.
Beat Uriah Hall.
Again, a reason why this night was so good was there was a few comebacks, dude, out of that were just insane. The, what's his name? The Anthony Hernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he submitted the submitter. That shit was insane.
Yeah. That's how it is sometimes, man.
Yeah, dude.
You just...
I loved it. Josh was freaking out. He's like, oh, this dude's an idiot. All he has to do is hit him one more time. He's out. That shit was insane. That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to submit him, dude. That's what I love. I root for guys sometimes. Like, who else was it?
Well, did you remember the Marquise? He anaconda choked Miki Patoli.
Yeah.
The guy with the gauges in his ears that he had to get taped up.
Yeah.
He anaconda choked that guy.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. No, but it was the fight I'm talking about was the leg kick fight. Shit.
Oh, the leg kick fight.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Jesus Christ. Bilal Muhammad and Diogo Lama.
Yeah, because our boy Muhammad was rooting for Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad was rooting for Muhammad. That's funny shit. Mo loved him. He's like, that could be my cousin.
Yeah, he did
looked
well,
alike.
too.
Yeah. That dude needs to be talked about. Bilal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He showed up.
He's got everything. He's got cardio, good striking, good wrestling. He's all around well fighter.
Yeah.
He's not really talked about. Someone else that kind of skipped my radar even. That just kind of, wow, we need to really know this guy. This guy needs to be talked about a little bit more and respected. But then I was rooting for Muhammad, but then I just love adversity.
Yeah. The other guy, he didn't give up, man.
He started getting those leg kicks that were really fucking doing damage. His brother's the brother's the one who fought Ben Askren over and won.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Ben Askren whooped him. Yeah.
Even with those leg kicks, though, our boy Muhammad is still showing up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm interested to see who he fights next. I'm sure it's going to take a while with that leg. Probably be out for a little while. That leg's hurting this morning. 100%. God, dude, there were so many good fights last night. That's why I'm just a little sad about it.
Yeah.
And the poster's dope. I love it, dude.
It is dope.
Yeah. Shout out to Mark at Buffalo Wild Wings, man. My boy. He always hooks us up. But yeah. What else we got?
Man.
Oh, yeah, the Ricky Simon versus Brian Keller fight.
Oh, my God. Dude, Ricky Simon, dude, he looks so good and dominant with his wrestling. He just needs to work on everything else still.
Yeah.
But, man, that guy's been unstoppable.
Yeah. Brian Keller's got heart. Another guy that's got heart.
Yeah.
I loved his facial expressions he was making while he was getting wrecked.
He was bloodied up.
Dude, that cut, dude.
He was bloodied up.
It looked like it was flapping sometimes. There'd be angle. I don't know if it was my mushrooms, and I could really see inside his forehead.
I can't believe that you just watched all the fights, too.
On mushrooms? Yeah, it was kind of like on the whim. Cookie told me, he's like, yeah, dude, I got a whole bunch more mushrooms, and I got some on the side. And I was like, oh, how much you got on the side? I was just going to get 3.5 from him, but I got 4.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I was just like, you know what? Everyone's coming over.
Everyone's coming over to watch fights?
Yeah, like, I don't have to worry about anybody but myself. I'm going to take them and see what happens. You know what I mean?
It was interesting.
Yeah. It was a journey. We'll say that at least. It was a journey. Mushrooms are a trip. I wonder, because I'm a big boy.
Probably need to take more, you think?
Probably need to take more.
Stuff?
Yeah. Because it's only when you look at your phone.
Expert, man.
Dude, when you look at your phone, it's just like a weird 3D crazy shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie tells me it's because of the third layer of glass in there that we don't really see. But then when you're tripping on mushrooms, you see it. That's what he says. I don't know.
I wouldn't take his as the most reliable source.
But he knows about his shit.
Yeah.
About mushrooms, at least. But wow.
And then you watched all these fights, dude. These amazing fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you feel like you were there?
No. And honestly, it's just like, I don't even know. I can't explain it. I can't really do mushrooms, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, respect.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
It's not like the movies. I'll tell you that. I never see shit. No little cartoons running around. My hand waving around isn't slowed down or anything. It's just a real body feeling, emotional thing for
Yeah.
me that I enjoy. It takes a couple hours. After everybody left and I was still kind of tripping, I got real like, oh, how much everyone meant to me again, crying like a little bitch, like just thinking. That's maybe why I couldn't shut my brain off.
Oh, you got real emotional thinking
Oh
about
yeah, just
all
thinking
that?
about everybody, and that's what it does. It humbles you. It really makes you think like, wow, be grateful for what you fucking got.
And like put yourself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
You were feeling like.
And like be really appreciative for every little thing that someone that loves you or that you love. Be really appreciative for every little thing they do.
It's a nice thing to come away with.
Oh yeah, and make sure you tell them and show them and make them feel that you love them. That's what I get from it. Because it's like, man, I hate losing people. Death sucks, and it's part of life. Everyone's gonna die.
Right.
And I just hate losing people. You know?
It's never easy. Right?
Yeah, you got to have that real. I think that's why the only reason heaven and everything's really kind of made up is to kind of make maybe this is different.
Hey, dude, I get where you're coming from. I see what you're saying.
I don't know. And it's how, like, because if you have a real positive view on death, then there's nothing to worry about. When you die, everyone's going to be there. But if you kind of have a dark version of death, it's really sad. So it's kind of hard to overwhelm sometimes. So that's why I kind of like taking mushrooms to just really soak in every minute, make sure I remember every moment to be grateful, say how much I appreciate people. And then the thing about the Timbo Sugar Show is when sometimes they drop some knowledge and shit, but just be when you're in situations that are stressful, upsetting, sad, take a second to really think about how you can handle the situation in a positive way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if it just you can take a second when someone's talking to you, just take a second and think and then reply. Because there's a lot of times where you might reply on an emotional way and
an emotional whim
and come off wrong. So, or say things you might regret. And that's just stuff I like to work on.
That's nice that you came away with that feeling like, grateful and appreciative.
Yeah. And then when the fights were happening, I just kept thinking of silly shit that you don't like, that you already just get over when you're watching fights. Like little things like, oh, wow, they're fighting each other, and then just snap of a finger, everything's okay, and here we are friends. But you get like, duh, that's just what happens with fighting. You know what I mean? But that's just what the mushrooms were making me do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me, dude. I'd be like, no, I still hate you.
It depends. If they're saying some racial shit, like saying some real bad shit about my mama.
Don't you talk about my mama.
The whole, like some, oh God, what a classic Michael Chiesa moment.
He's when him future champ, dude. Yeah. Better watch out.
The guy was like, your mom's really cool. And then before he can even finish that, what, don't you say anything about my mama? He's running over the cars, just stopping him. That's a classic. I love that moment.
Yeah, that's going too far, too.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm the kind of guy that it's just competition. And at the end of the day, it's you or him. And then, like, we can go, let's be cool. We fought. Even if I lost, I'd be like, dude, let's go get a beer. Fuck. Teach me. Can we be friends?
True. We're going to have to find him again eventually.
Yeah, I'm going to fight you again. I'm going to be a little better. It's what they do. Even with friends. Because there's so many times, like last night.
Usman and Gilbert.
Usman and Byrne. There was a moment at the end of the first round or second round, I forget when, but they smiled at each other. Do you remember that? And they had, like, maybe for a moment, I was thinking, because remember in the beginning, the way they walked out, it was like, oh man, this is almost too theatrical. In my mind, there's a certain amount of time when it goes by when it becomes feeling staged. I want it spontaneously. Like when they first come up and meet and it's like, oh shit, someone get in between them, split them up real quick and let's get the show going on. Don't have them sitting there, standing there, taking forever looking at each other. You know what I mean? That's when it feels a little I guess it gets the mood going. People love it. But I'm just ready to go. So I was kind of thinking when they smiled at each other for a second in the middle, maybe they're still friends and they're enjoying this.
You know what
they're finally doing what they set out to do one day.
You know what I was thinking? The smile meant was that he was like, okay,
oh,
okay.
I'm your big daddy.
Okay, no, like, this is the best you got. Let's get it.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, because they've been boys training for so long. He's like, this is 100% I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Let's do this then.
Yeah.
That's how I took
We done
that.
this so many times, motherfucker.
Like, I know sparring, he's at 75. This is your best. Let's fucking do it now.
Yeah. Again, dude. And then emotion after the fight. I loved it.
I felt so. Yeah, Gilbert had cried it out.
Yeah.
He's probably feeling better now.
And he was humble after. He said he even thanked Usman for making him a better fighter. I love that shit. That's how you handle it. You come back better. He'll come back better. His age is a little worried.
He's 34.
Yeah, that's getting there. People are starting. There is fighters that are bending the rules. He could be one of them. He looks good. You know.
Takes time to get the experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy's on his back is a deadly man.
Yeah.
He was like equals almost with Damian Maia.
Oh yeah, dude. When he was landing those knees, the strikes to the knees,
yeah,
those were actually starting to maybe do a little something.
Mm-hmm.
Like damn. And I loved when he tried to sweep Usman for a second, and it was real quick. It was when he was doing the little kicks, and then he used his 2 feet to kind of trip him. I was like, oh shit, that would have got my ass real quick. I would have been on my ass. Yeah. Like damn.
And another thing, Usman has 100% takedown defense.
Yes.
People need to respect that.
Again, that one takedown where Gilbert shot.
Sprawled, stuffed it like
that was
nothing.
A good one.
Oh,
the one I loved, it happened real quick. Usman shot down his left leg, like he put it down all the way.
Yeah.
And then he stood up real quick. He stopped it so fast. I was like, damn. That's someone that knows exactly what a motherfucker's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, fight IQ. Sit the fuck down if you're talking shit about Usman.
Both the Nigerians are deadly right now. Yeah. Him and Izzy.
Ooh, I gotta redeem my boy Zark. Because we did redeem each other. Zark, I hope you're still watching. Because he was still upset because he's a big Woodley fan. So that's why he doesn't really like Usman. And I told him I get that. Because I was like that with Izzy. Izzy's growing on me because I respect him. He's a great fighter. But damn, he beat my boy Robert. It was even hard watching the highlight last night on the fucking trailer. Fuck, they're showing, it's going to be forever. God damn it.
Woodley's looks worse, his defeat.
Yeah, dude.
Than Gilbert's does. Because it was such a dominant ground game. Like,
yeah. Oh, Woodley got demolished.
And he's the one that does that. You know, so.
He didn't even do anything remotely damaging to Usman compared to Gilbert. For a moment, I thought, oh my God. Because you were like, you're not jinxing it, Ricky. You're not jinxing it. You're not jinxing it in the beginning. Remember that? I'm like, I know I'm not going to jinx it. And then sure enough, boom. He clips him. And I thought, oh my God. In my head, I was like, oh God, I did jinx it. I thought he was going to go out. So hats off to Usman. I loved that shit, dude.
Yeah.
And then, fucking that jacket Bruce Buffer with the 25
That was sick as hell.
Dude. Bruce Buffer's the man. It's going to be a sad day when Bruce Buffer leaves, man. Damn. He's the voice of the 25 years, voice of the Octagon. That's badass.
And he's got, it was cool because how many pictures does it have on the inside?
It had a whole bunch.
Dude? And it's all like cartoon, like comic book looking.
Yeah, go check out his Instagram if you're watching. He
Yeah.
put it on his Instagram. And UFC did, I think.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
That shit was lit. Now we got next weekend. This weekend coming up is Curtis Blades and Derrick Lewis.
Okay.
We'll do another pod about that one, but let's just do a little bit on the main card, on the main fight.
Yeah, Curtis Blades and Derrick Lewis.
Yeah,
who you got? Derrick Lewis. Let's go.
You got Derrick Lewis,
dude. He's always got that one-shot power. He could always finish you.
Curtis's wrestling though is so dominant. It's so dominant, and Derrick Lewis isn't that. He can get up. Derrick Lewis is really good at getting up. You know what I mean? He gets up, and it's just like you can't stop it. When he wants to get up, he just gets up. It's just like he just like nothing. He's just like, I'm gonna get up, and I'm up. It's really weird. It's really weird sometimes. You're like, how the fuck did he just get up like that?
Curtis Blades is a mean opponent to fight.
He's so good at wrestling, dude. Curtis Blades is a beast at wrestling. If you're gonna be a smarter fighter, I'm sorry. I love Derrick Lewis. Some people that do the trading cards with the signatures, they're all getting Derrick Lewis and they know how to, but they won't share it. You sons of bitches. You sons of little bitches. Share that shit.
Well, maybe Derrick Lewis told him not to.
No, he says it's cool. Says it's cool. And he even gives them stickers.
I don't know.
Like some other fighters. Damn, I just want to get Derrick Lewis's autograph. Oh, that was another thing before we talk about that anymore. Fuck. I didn't even think I wrote down his name.
Oh, no.
The guy who shouted out Miley Cyrus. Another good comeback fight.
Shouted out Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, remember he almost got submitted, and then he actually got the 6th submission. Did you actually talk about that earlier?
Yeah, that's Marquise and the Conda choke,
yeah,
right?
my bad. Yes, you did talk about that.
Yeah. Against Mike Patoli, the guy with the.
What's his name?
Marquise.
That's
his last name.
That's
Marquise.
his last name, dude.
Yeah. He anaconda choked on him.
Yeah. And then he shouted out Miley Cyrus, and she replied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what she said?
What'd she say?
She said, shave out MC on your chest, and I'm yours. And then he with a heart, and so she responded, MC for Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Damn. I was so jealous because I'm like, dude, I love this guy because I love Miley Cyrus. That's my wife, bitch.
Yeah. You just gotta fight people, and
I'll fight them for Miley Cyrus right now if they ever watch this. I know they won't. It was cool too because they talked about it after his fight, and she's like, Megan Levy's like, good luck. I hope she sees it. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna need it. But then on the post-fight conversation, he was all like, oh yeah, of course she's gonna hit me up. Have you seen this beard, this beautiful beard and these beautiful eyes? She's like, she's gonna write a song about me. I'm like, oh, I love this guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's feeling good.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
And he just beat a guy up.
Oh, and he bangs Miley Cyrus. Oh my God, let's go.
Well, I don't know if she's taken or not.
Oh, dude, I hope she does. I hope we soon see some Instagram photos of them two together. I'll go ape shit. Yeah. And I'll be so jealous. I'll be like, damn. I wish I was a UFC fighter and I could call and win a fight and then call out Miley Cyrus, and that's all it takes.
There's other ways to be
Miley Cyrus, I love ya.
You could also be a movie star.
Yeah,
that's
true.
an option.
Yeah, we do want to be.
With an Australian accent.
Should I post our videos of our little acting gig on our?
Yeah, dude.
Should we start?
You should.
Them?
Why not?
And then we'll start doing them when COVID's over again.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of now that we got these cameras, there's a lot of scenes I'd like to do again.
Dude, we could even do a scene. I don't know, like a mobster scene
with your jacket.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Dude, right?
We could figure it out. Yeah.
Scarface scene. There's so many scenes.
Mm-hmm.
It's obscene how many scenes.
Oh, yeah. One last thing. Who would you like to see? Do you want to see Usman fight Masvidal again, or who else would you like to see him fight?
You know who I want to see Usman fight?
Who?
He's not going to accept it.
Who?
Khabib.
Oh, champ fight? That would be a great 30
Khabib going up to welterweight, and then, like, he doesn't lose his lightweight belt, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like,
I don't know if Khabib would Khabib come back to do that?
And he shouldn't have to.
That's a tough
He doesn't
fight.
need to.
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? I just would like to see it, but he doesn't need to do that, obviously. Because I don't want to see him fight anybody else right there. Or else I'd want to see him go up and fight Usman.
I kind of have a feeling.
No, not Usman. I meant... I'm sorry to cut you off, but I meant
no, you're good.
For Usman to fight the other Nigerian, Izzy Adesanya. Go up to middleweight and fight him.
There's no way. Well, Izzy's going to light heavyweight.
That's who
against Jan.
I don't know who else I'd want Usman to fight.
Yeah. There's some people. Colby Covington again. Leon Edwards. There's people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how Leon Edwards does coming up.
Oh, dude, it sucks. My boy Hamzat's going down. COVID's kicking his ass.
Really?
He's been having to go to the hospital and shit. The third time they scrapped that fight with him and Leon Edwards.
Damn.
They're moving on with it.
That's
I say Leon Edwards is someone who's not talked about either. Politics are what's fucking Leon Edwards. Because he's fought a lot of people and deserves a title shot. Go ahead and make it that. Usman versus Leon Edwards. What are we doing? Everyone else is taking. They were trying to make it Stephen Thompson versus Leon Edwards. But Leon wants to fight on March 13th, where that fight was supposed to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, but so he doesn't want to wait because Stephen Thompson's hand's broken.
Oh.
Because Stephen was like, "Hey, okay, I'll fight you, Leon, but later." But it's like, fuck. But then I guess who knows how long Usman. It'd be really boss if Usman. How cool would it be if Usman's like, "I'll fight Leon Edwards on March 13th, right around the corner." That'd be like, hello, Usman, you'd fucking take over. You know what I mean?
What if Leon Edwards? That'd be crazy if he beat him.
I don't think it happens.
No, I don't think either.
He gets wrecked. But it's just someone who needs to be. It's a guy who's been around fighting everybody that Usman needs under his list of guys he's beat. It's a good name. That helps. And then you got time for Hamzat to take care and get healthy again. Hopefully come back. There's other guys too.
Do you give Masvidal, Street Jesus, another chance?
That's another fight. How come we don't make Masvidal versus Leon Edwards? There's beef,
Yeah.
Masvidal straight punched him in the back. Not in the back, in the face, but in backstage.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They definitely should have had that fight.
100%.
Because I wanted Leon Edwards to like humble him.
Yeah, because
after that shit.
Leon Edwards probably beats Masvidal.
'Cause that would piss me off.
Yeah, although dude, UFC, anything can happen. You know what I mean? Like fuck.
Masvidal's mean, dude.
Last night I loved, dude. It made me so sad, and then maybe I was on the mushrooms. It made me sad. But I was like, damn, it's over, and it was such a good night. Like that main at them. Oh my god.
It ran pretty late.
Dude, oh, it was late, but I loved it.
Yeah, that was.
So yeah, all right, let's go back to Curtis Blades and
Derrick Lewis.
yeah.
Curtis Blades and Derrick Lewis. What do
Yeah.
you got? How do you got it going?
Oh,
you
I think
said Curtis Blades wrestling.
Yeah, Curtis Blades. I'm going right now. Curtis Blades wrestling, but you never know. Heavyweights. Derrick Lewis always has those kind of cool fights where he's getting dominated and then he lands a good shot that just knocks someone the fuck out. Curtis Blades can get knocked out.
100%. We've seen Curtis Blades get knocked out.
Yeah. So who do I want to win? Ricky wants Derrick Lewis to win. Who does Ricky think's gonna win? Curtis Blades.
Shouldn't Curtis Blades have the? We should want Curtis Blades to win because do you see Derrick Lewis ever get in the strap?
Maybe.
Francis Ngannou will murder him.
Maybe.
Stipe will murder him.
It's a fight I'd like to watch.
Like, because wouldn't you say Curtis Blades' fight IQ is better? So maybe it'd be better to root
Derrick Lewis
for him.
has a good fight IQ.
Because he got potential.
What hurts Derrick Lewis is his size, speed.
Maybe better
his
light
back,
heavyweight.
His back. He has a kind of bad back, but he's looked better. He had problems with his back.
Mm-hmm.
His wrestling could definitely be a lot better. His wrestling is, I'd say, his weakest advantage, except for this fight of getting up weirdly whenever he wants. But the thing with Curtis Blades, okay, get up, he's gonna take you right back down. What if we just saw that for 3 rounds? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You're just like, how the fuck is Derrick Lewis still getting up this many times? Holy shit.
He'll stay down.
Most takedowns in a fight. Curtis Blades with 36.
Yeah.
That's the kind of way I might see it going. All right, so it's Valentine's Day. Little Valentine's Day love out there. Me and Brendan are single. We love ourselves. We love our family and friends.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way I'm looking at it from now on. You know, you can get sad. You can go on social media and look at how happy all those people in relationships are. All that love.
We're happy for everybody.
We're happy for
everybody.
them.
Love everybody.
We're sure happy for them. But you don't have to be sad if you see that. Because you know why? You can love yourself. You can love your family and friends. And make it about them that day. Celebrate the people you love.
Amen. Amen to that.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to talk to you about, because I was looking it up. I was a little bored. I was like, the origin of Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually got its roots in Roman paganism, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like, because they worshipped a lot of gods.
Uh-huh.
And, like, Catholic shit, like the Christian church.
Uh-huh.
Because September 15th is Lupernica, and that's a Roman pagan holiday devoted to the deity Fauna, which is the god of agriculture. And it was for like birthing and like fertility. The whole
which kind of makes sense.
The whole holiday was about mating and everything like that, right? Anyways, the Christians were like wanting to, like the Catholic Church wanted to Christianize the month. So of February. So they made it about Saint Valentine, who was murdered by the Roman Emperor Claudius for having people get married secretly.
Oh.
Because he outlawed marriage. Because warriors in his army, they were better when they were single. He was seeing that single soldiers fought better than married soldiers.
Why does this sound like a fucking William Shakespeare type play? Or a Macbeth?
Well, because the name Claudius is in one of those plays.
Wow.
Hamlet.
Okay, there it is.
The name is.
That dude's a genius.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Where are those people at today?
Yeah. But they put that holiday in there to get rid of the pagan one.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, and then they put it on February 14th, and they put St. Valentine's Day, and then it's Valentine's Day.
There's maybe a movie.
And they took over Lupernica then.
Lupernica.
Yeah, which is a weird name for a holiday by the Romans.
Yeah.
So that's the history of that.
Yeah.
And St. Valentine was beheaded. His head was cut off by Emperor Claudius.
And this is real? This is documented?
Yeah. For around 270 AD.
Wow.
270 AD, right? A long time ago.
And why'd they cut his head off?
Because he was marrying people in secret. Because the emperor, he outlawed marriage. He couldn't get married because his army, he was finding that single soldiers were performing better in war
when they're single.
Than married people. So he's like, no more marriage. And then this guy, Saint Valentine, was marrying people, and he caught wind of it, and then he cut the dude's head off.
So you're telling me right now that like Alex Honnold is like that? He's the Saint Valentine's of our generation.
Oh, could you elaborate more on that?
He just got recently married, so it doesn't count anymore. But in the beginning, when he was rock climbing like he does, he said that he didn't want to be in a relationship because it would make him worry or think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex is our Saint Valentine.
Or no, he's the reason that the emperor instated that rule.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the soldiers that were married then because they're going to be worse at fighting. He wanted to be the single soldier.
Okay.
So he could be a better soldier.
Okay. So rock climbers are the soldiers.
Yeah. It's a stupid law that emperor put in the first place. Like,
like fuck with that whole episode on Netflix where fuck came from.
Yeah.
And then you had to get the permission from a king to fuck.
Right.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Man, would I rebel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die during.
Do you know how many wars there have been in the past?
Yeah, I'm gonna die real quick. Take me out.
Yeah. Yeah, you forbidden to marry someone.
Yeah.
And then this guy's marrying people, and they catch him, and they cut his head off.
Yeah, fuck getting your head cut off. That's got to be the worst thing ever.
You know what the funniest part is? When I was looking up the research, there was 3 St. Valentines that they said could have attributed to the holiday's name. And 2 of them were murdered by the same emperor.
Damn, they all
One of them was beheaded, like I said. There's another Valentine that was also killed for he did something else I don't recall.
Dude, history's brutal. History's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And then it's only told by the winner.
Exactly.
What the fuck really happened, Brendan Michael Moranin? What really happened?
Yeah, there's a 3rd guy that they said could be named. I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're right.
History's amazing. That's why I love when you just come at me with those little history facts.
Yeah, dude.
We should have a little history segment. We should do segments. Maybe where we just break it down in 10 minutes.
Kind of a little one right there. With Valentine's Day.
I liked it.
Yeah?
Maybe we'll start ending our podcast on a little historical thing.
Yeah, maybe like what happened that day.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, like it was kind of cool how the NASCAR's going on, and then sure enough, 4 days we were talking about
in 4 days. Dale Earnhardt will have been passed away for 20 years.
Yeah, that's
because he passed away in 2001, February 18th.
I was watching that with my mom and dad, and my mom was
watching that live.
Yeah, my mom was a big Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan, and I was always the Eminem car fan because I loved M&Ms. And yeah, I was just like, oh my god, I crashed, and then later found out he was dead, and I was like, oh, and my mom was real sad. And then that's when she got really into collecting the Hot Wheels and shit and getting Dale Earnhardt shit. It's like, damn.
Poor guy.
4 days from now, 20 years ago. That's crazy.
2000, yeah.
And they changed all that shit up in NASCAR with safety because of it.
With the helmets.
Yeah, dude. NASCAR's crazy. It's boring to me. I'm not a NASCAR fan, but I respect it because what they do is dangerous and hard. And the whole skill set and mindset that you have to have. I remember hearing a long time ago, I don't know how true it is, but how like sometimes when they're driving, they'll sweat out like 10 pounds.
I can imagine. And I think they have something so they can use the bathroom too.
That's insane.
Obviously, because you can't,
Yeah.
You're in there for a long time.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And a water thing too, to drink water.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get thirsty.
Respect you NASCAR drivers always consistently turning left.
Ooh, that sounded like a shot almost. Well, maybe there's Formula One though.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole bunch of racing.
There's racing.
Crazy racing. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before we get off, brother?
No, that was I really liked that. That was nice.
Good pod to be back.
Good pod to be back.
We'll try and get back into the flow.
There's another thing I want to say too to everybody out there that's like gone through loss and all that. Like my prayers are with you, and like I just hope let's make this a great 2021.
Yeah.
For everybody, because we've all had a lot going on.
I love that. I respect that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Because I agree. If we help influence anyone making a pod, we're just doing it. We're just trying to chase our dreams. It's just for fun. You can only hope to grow.
Right.
And chase your dreams.
Chase your dream.
Love the people that are in your life and appreciate them. Because, like, yeah, anyone could be gone any day.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, everyone matters. And it's cool when you meet other people that you never thought you'd meet. Like that guy at Target today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We just sat and talked to that Target employee for like 5 minutes. I'm sure that made his day. You know how many times people treat employees like assholes?
Mm-hmm. This is true.
People suck, dude. Working in retail sucks. There is those blessed souls like I feel like we were today, where they give the time of day to care about the person behind the desk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And not treat them like shit because they're unhappy.
We could all care a little bit more about our fellow humans.
Yeah.
Definitely.
100%. So, yeah. That's a good way to end it, Blendon.
Yeah, thanks.
Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Deuces.
Deuce.